Structurally, this is as sound as any building you'll find.
Windows blown in and structural damage, but not too
Now.
structural drawing of this building. Find it.
Some structural failure must have set him free.
Odyssey. Telemetry shows structural openings
have been lined up to testify against the Bailey structural integrity.
The lower structural forms are certainly feminine.
Structural failure, static electricity, St. Elmo's fire, sabotage.
Structural breaches in quadrants 32, 34, 40.
Well, I could go to Hall of Records and check out the structural details in the building.
How big is it?
30,000 square feet. Structurally, this is as sound as any building you'll find in Detroit. The loading ramps are more than ample for any job you may have.
Not too bad. Windows blown in and structural damage, but
Windows
not too
blown
bad.
in that far out?
Ask him where that
Jesus
last one was.
Christ.
I hear you, sir. Heading for the breach.
structural damage.
Now.
80%.
Marco!
Operator.
Tank, find a structural drawing of this building. Find it fast.
Half the cells are broken and empty. Some structural failure must have set him free. Opened up Pandora's box.
No one.
We're not getting away from this thing.
Odyssey. Telemetry shows structural overstress. Knock off the burn.
We have spin coverage on the network and throughout the interlink. Several experts have been lined up to testify against the Bailey structural integrity.
I want Prothero to speak tonight on the dangers of these old buildings.
I mean, with the grasp, but the lower structural forms are certainly feminine, if anything, motherly.
Possible theories for the Hindenburg disaster are structural failure, static electricity, St. Elmo's fire, sabotage. No completely certain proof has been found for any of the
Regards, 96% damage. Structural breaches in quadrants 32, 34, 40.
What about the engines?
Forward thruster shift.
Standard procedures in a case like this, which often bring us results. Well, I could go to Hall of Records and check out the structural details in the building. Maybe the building itself has a history of psychic turbulence.
But Phil, we're being very careful, but we don't think that this is a structural failure naturally.
Do you have any numbers yet?
Yeah.
Baby, take the wheel. Structurally, we could make that work if it was a spiral with a steel stringer.
Organism. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility.
With this joystick, so let's make the most of it. Update me on the structural and compositional analysis.
The scepter is alien.
Including flood, earthquake, thunderbolt, falling aircraft, loot, sack, pillage, military or civil commotion, fire, structural collapse of buildings, and, of course, larceny or theft.
Tips are on the profile.
90%. We're detecting some structural instability.
Confirmed. Is she whole?
We're with the...
The bird's dead. I doubt it would even glide with its structural damage.
20%.
Weeks.
Yes.
We think it's better to find a more structural solution.
Well, if you have...
You'll need the plans. The structural plans for the Death Star to find the reactor. I know there's a complete engineering archive.
8 lashes of these structurals. That's 24 piece.
Begin to rot. They're at their least toxic for you because they are structurally bent on their own self-destruction because, well, it's like
responsibility, but the scar tissue remains a structural weakness in the whole universe. Whoa. And someone's trying to get through it from outside.
I just got this. I just got this.
Sorry.
Well, there's no structural damage.
Just got it. Did they take any? They didn't take one.
The windshield is back.
Planet 49 to command. Be advised, we have structural collapse inside. There's a huge amount of debris. There's no way around it.
Ship-wide, Captain. Emergency bulkheads are sealing, but structural integrity is at 18% and falling, sir.
Abandon ship, Mr. Sulu.